This is 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here. Welcome, everybody. We have the great Shaquille O'Neal and the equally great, in some minds, Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, it'll be the Sacramento Kings up against the Phoenix Suns. For Phoenix, about the only thing you can say for them is that they're not in dead last, but they are second to last in the West. It has been a season of missteps. Shaq, as we close in on the end of the regular season, some teams are already looking ahead to the playoffs. What do you think is more preferable, having home court advantage or well-rested players?
Well, home court advantage is important, but it does you no good if your guys are injured or worn out. One thing you want to keep up is your energy and spirit. So whoever is out there, they got to give 199.27856124558778124%.
Wow. That's giving a lot of effort out there. But see, I'm from a different era, Ernie, man. In the past years, guys didn't take games off unless they were seriously injured. Now they kind of rest guys in an 82-game schedule. If you're going to do that, you might as well just shorten the schedule if guys need rest. I'm not really into that, but this is going to be a great, great season.
I may have to miss the next game. My arm hurts a little.
Oh, my
Well, you can do that, Ernie. You're a Hall of Famer.
Oh, my gosh.
Kevin Harlan is standing by.
Kevin.
The Pipes.
Hall of Fame Harlan.
Just give me one to give me some more.
Everyone is in their seat here in the arena as the Suns look to grab a hometown win in Phoenix. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony as well as Doris Burke. And we've got David Aldridge on the sideline. Last outing for Phoenix, the loss to Portland.
Yeah, well, we thought maybe they would pull that one out, really just mounting an exciting comeback in that third quarter, but it just wasn't enough to get them across the finish line.
And before the game gets started here, let's go to David Aldridge, who spoke with Dave Yeager. Dave.
Well, guys, they've played them twice, won one, lost one, and he told me, we've already shown these guys we can compete toe-to-toe with them. And we're not looking to just compete. We want to go out there and control the entire game. Some big goals for them today, guys.
Thank you, David. One thing these two teams share in common, Doris, finding it hard to win games recently.
Yeah, sometimes over the course of a season, inevitably, there's times where you scuffle, and it takes some mental toughness and some resolve to try to get your traction and get some momentum being built.
Aren't you richer, though? Aren't you more texture-filled with having survived a trough and then climbing out of it?
I'm a big believer that adversity makes you stronger in the long run. As you know, winning in the NBA playoffs is a product of the things that have happened in the regular season.
Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. Collison is out there with Lawson. Then there's Aflalo. Then there's Koufos. And it's Cauley Stein in at the center position. And so it's the Kings getting on the board first. To the paint. And it's Len. That time on the assist by Bledsoe.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Let's hope that's never the plan, and certainly not this early in the game. You don't want to let him get on a roll. That can make a long night for you.
The Kings shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
And the Suns going through the longest playoff drought in the franchise's history. 6 seasons, Doris, and counting.
Well, think back to 2014, Kevin, when they win 48 games and still miss the playoffs. Tough break there. We've seen the conferences become more balanced, but there's a long time where good just wasn't good enough in the Western Conference.
And the second free throw, good. Now here's Booker. And the pass to Chris. And it's Bledsoe off the drive. Chris past to Bledsoe. And Booker kicks to Bledsoe. Here's Chris, defended by Koufos. Tries again, and it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. One thing you know you're getting with Alex Len is size. He's legit 7'1". He can be intimidating with his size on the floor, and he has some pretty easy moves for a player that size.
I think, Kevin, Len is continuing to find ways to make the most of his height and length. That spot-up jumper has a high release, very hard to bother that one, and he's just got to find consistency with that baby hook. Nobody is going to be able to get to that shot when he releases it.
The first one falls.
I'll tell you, with young bigs, you always have to be patient, but with Alex Len, he is growing rapidly. Flourished when given the chance to start in his sophomore season. He still has a long way to go, guys, but rapidly improving his game and looking like he's on the verge of a breakout.
Both free throws good from Len. Doris, with Len, the improvement is there, as you can see. Still has a lot of trouble finding consistency, perhaps, on the offensive side, but he has a lot of time to develop.
I think, Kevin, what's important for Len is just keeping confidence growing when he's on the floor and letting the game slow down a bit. He gets in trouble when he feels the need to rush things or force a play. But, boy, with his improvement, you can tell he might have a chance.
First quarter, about a minute and a half in. And Booker kicks to Bledsoe. Pass to Chris. Just 5 to shoot. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Here's Booker. And again, it's the Suns missing. Phoenix on defense. Aflalo with it. Now guarded by Booker. There's a good screen. Collison dishes to Cauley-Stein. And that one, good. Cauley-Stein's got his second bucket.
And he's starting to get what he wants here early and often. Nice move.
Maybe he's in for one of those days when he just torments whoever's checking him. We know what he's capable of.
Now, here's Warren. He's coming off a 10-point game against Portland. And that one is good.
Well, you're talking about a guy like Booker, perfectly suited for the catch-and-shoot game.
Here's Collison. In the corner, Aflalo with it. Outside Collison. Let's go. Second shot opportunity. Stolen by Warren. Bledsoe with it. He's coming off a 19-point game against Portland.
You also have to credit his passing. He constantly found his teammates wide open, carving up the defense.
Count it. Bledsoe's got his first bucket in this one.
That's just a strong move by Bledsoe, using his power, his athleticism to convert inside.
They set the pick. Collison, the pass to Cauley-Stein. And it'll be Sacramento as it goes out of bounds. The Kings retain possession.
Well, close to picking that one off.
Great anticipation, just a little late getting his hand in there.
And Sacramento has possession. They trail by 3. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
You know, they played well enough to win, but to be honest with you, I just felt like their opponent's defensive performance was shaky at best.
Well, it's no doubt. It's so much easier to run your offense if the defense is not trying to take away any of your options. Well, you want a young player who can just explode for points on any given night, and that guy is Devin Booker. He does it in just about every way you want from a wing. He can hit from deep, he can pull up jumper, or he can go right at the rim and finish.
No good on that one. And as a rookie, Booker had a few games where he showed just how great he can be, Doris. Scored 30 or more points 6 times his first year.
And you know, Kevin, very few players reach that number in their first year. That's elite company. But Booker's big strength will be his shooting. Incredible range. Even in his first year, you think about pulling up and draining it from 5 feet behind the line.
Doris, some teams out of the playoffs at this point of the season. What are those teams looking to see, you think, in the final games of the regular year?
You know what surprises me is for coaches, and you know this to be a fact, it doesn't matter what the score is, they are always evaluating you as a player. There is no, quote, garbage time in a coach's mind, because how hard are you working? Because to me, it's never about the score or the outcome. It's, am I playing with pride on every possession, particularly if you're a young player?
Great points. Collison against Bledsoe. Warren sets the pick for Bledsoe. Then a screen. Back to Bledsoe. The pick gave him all the room he needed, and he knocks down the J. Bledsoe's got his second basket of the night. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Stolen by Len. Here's Warren. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Warren's got his first bucket of the night.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Lawson kicks to Kufis. Count the basket.
How about the concentration? He gets hit, but stays with the play and gets the finish.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
On the free throw, no good.
Well, you watch Earl Watson coaching the Suns team. It's easy to see why they wanted him. He seems to connect really easily with these guys. Great motivator. Will always have this group fighting from start to finish.
Now, here's Warren. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. Here's Aflalo. Pass to Collison. From outside the arc. He can't get that one to fall.
A nightmare quarter for this guy. Simply can't buy a bucket.
Booker outside. Back to Warren. Passes to Bledsoe. 4 on the shot clock. From 13, great D that time from Collison. And with Watson the coach, not only is he a great motivator, but he also knows how to develop all the young players on the roster.
Well, I think, Kevin, initially Watson was brought in to help with player development, and that's the exact kind of background you want right now if you're the Suns. And first and foremost, Watson brings leadership to this ball club.
Now here's Cauley Stein, following the miss by Eric Bledsoe. The Kings have shot 1 of 3 from the line tonight, missing 2 earlier on. First free throw is good.
And for a franchise that competed for the Western Conference Championship a number of years ago, it's really been a lot of turmoil for quite a while. I mean, the Kings have had ownership changes, coaching changes, personnel changes, front office changes. I mean, that's been the one constant, is the fact that they consistently are in change mode.
And concerning all the drama that seems to surround the Kings, you know it cures all of that, winning.
Yeah, and the best teams in the league, they win with camaraderie. They win with integrity and trust. The Kings are knocking on the door, but they still have some ways to go.
Now here's Booker after Darren Collison's miss. Booker the pass to Chris. There's the dish to Bledsoe. To stop the drought. Bledsoe with another miss. The Kings trail by 5. Lawson dishes to Collison. And Aflalo kicks to Kufis. Poked away. Booker against Aflalo. Williams passes to Booker. He feeds it to Bledsoe. Warren kicks to Bledsoe. Back to Warren. 6 to shoot. Here's Lawson. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Kufas. Doris, of course, you played point guard. You know all about that position. You know all about the game. We're seeing a renaissance, in fact, at that point guard position right now in the NBA. But just for the moment, if you will, talk about the mentality of playing point guard.
Well, I think the most important aspect of this is you are the caretaker of your team, and caretaker implies many things. First and foremost, you've got to be intimately familiar with every position on the floor. You've got to understand your job and then the jobs of everybody else. And then, as importantly, it's your responsibility to make everybody feel good. So if your power forward hasn't touched the ball in 6 or 7 trips and he's a main scorer, that the position is you take a broad game.
Seen a lot of unhappy the Suns seasons. My Doris by subtraction.
Well, Kevin, I don't know. The front office admitted that perhaps they'd made a mistake and should have held on to all-star Isaiah Thomas, but chemistry is so critical. You need players pulling in the same direction, willing to make the team better. And hopefully, the change in personnel gets them back on track.
The Kings have shot less than 50% at the free throw line today, hitting just 3 of 7. And that one misses.
And here in the early going, missed free throws starting to become the storyline.
That one is no good.
Absolutely the line.
There who seemingly plays larger than his son.
It wasn't so much that does Kevin. He's only, but he can. It's there and not hurt you. And with so many teams needing to have a small as an option, it allows a coach to make that move if the time. I mean, the he brings to is one of the most valuable about having him on your roster.
And they turn over and buzzer, 6 violation. And first time out, Phoenix. Chance now to take a look at the steal numbers over the last couple months. The scope of that for Booker.
I feel like he hasn't been paying as much attention to the defensive aspect of the game as he needs to. His steals have dropped over the past few months, and he needs to get back some of that fire on D.
Suns leading by 4. And here is Ulis. He's coming off a 10-point game against Portland. Out of bounds, Sacramento will take possession.
And taking a look here at some numbers for Booker. A strong stretch of play the last 10 games. Averaging 21 points per game, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. And just look at those scoring totals. He's been doing what he does best, putting points on the board.
Hield kicks to Kufas. Sacramento moving it around, and it's good for 2. Evans has got his first 2 points of the night.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Booker in the corner. Sinks the three-pointer. And the Suns lead by 5.
Sound mechanics, soft touch. Booker will be deadly from beyond the arc for a long, long time.
Hield kicks to Tolliver. Here's Temple. A 14-point game for him in the win against Orlando. Clock at 6. The feed to Kufas. No good that time. Nice D from Williams. On the wing, Williams dishes it to Barbosa. Now here's Ulis, covered by Evans. Now Ulis hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. Really left alone that time. And now it's an 8-point Suns lead.
Yeah, you can't afford to give up too many open looks from deep. Nice job offensively to recognize the opening and pick up the 3 points.
Hield kicks to Tolliver. There's the screen. Temple dishes to Evans. Here's Kufis. The 10-footer finds the target. Kufis has got 5 now.
Beautiful mid-range jumper. Just knows how to use his size advantage to get that shot off.
Williams passes to Dudley. It's Leandro Barbosa on the way. And the 3 off target. The Kings trail by 6. Out left to the wing. Tolliver kicks to Hield. Feeds it to Tolliver. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. Phoenix leading by 4. Out to the right wing. Back to Barbosa. On the wing, Booker. A 3-ball. His shot is good. Scores his 3rd basket in 6 tries. Shooting 50%.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Basket counts. Tolliver's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
There's a minute left in the first quarter. Again, the miss by Booker. The Kings trail by 5. Hield kicks to Temple. He dishes it to Evans. To the middle. Here's Kufis. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. And he hasn't cashed in on his chances at the line, only making 1 free throw. First one falls for him. Chris, he's checked in for Williams. That misses, so he splits the free throws. Phoenix leading by 4. Barbosa dishes to Booker. And they cash in right away with the quick shot. Booker's got 11.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Now here's Hield, coming off a stellar performance against Orlando. Looks for Evans, gets it to him. Yep, it counts.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Ulis with it. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Booker outside. 3 seconds left. Not enough on that one as it misses. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Suns lead by 4. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And Eric Bledsoe, off the charts athleticism, skills out the door. He talks about the thing he's focusing on most.
The main one is making the playoffs. You know, we fall short every year. And that was pretty much, for me, a big thing I kind of, held on to once the season was over. I put in a lot of work, and, it's paying off, right now.
Raw but ultra-talented when he entered the league. Bledsoe now seems ready to take on that full responsibility, guys.
Yeah, I mean, he played in the shadow of John Wall in college, you know, Chris Paul with the Clippers, but now Bledsoe has a chance to cast his own shadow.
And we return to the second quarter, and Noche Latina specialized jerseys on display. Welcome back, everyone. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
And it's really about limiting their mistakes, and early on they've been able to do that here in the first.
Smart basketball. Be patient. Don't force anything. Let the game come to you.
We've got T.J. Warren. Bledsoe is out there with Ulis. Then it's Alex Len, and it's Chris in at the 4 slot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Now here's Lawson. 5 to shoot. He kicks it to McLemore. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Suns leading by 4. Ulis with it. Now defended by McLemore. Puts it up from 17. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Bledsoe's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for the Suns. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Tries a 3. Ulis pulls it in. Phoenix has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Kicks it to Bledsoe. Takes a 3. No good that time. And the Kings going the other way now.
If he were shooting even a little better, they would have a much bigger lead.
There's the pick. Wants in the pass to Cauley Stein. Stolen. Fast break. Here come the Suns. Here's Ulis, and the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. Aaron Aflalo. He's checked in for Sacramento. Dorsey spent a lot of time covering basketball in the Big East back at Providence. You were all Big East as well. Who are some of your favorite NBA players to come out of that terrific conference?
Well, the 2 guys that come to mind are Chris Mullin and Patrick Ewing. Now, I was a Georgetown Hoya fan because I love John Thompson. He's a Providence College grad. And I told Chris Mullin that he was absolutely horrified. He said, DB, how could you be a fan of the Georgetown Hoyas and all that Hoya paranoia? I said, Chris, I loved your sweet stroke, but the Hoyas were my team.
Such a physical conference, too. And I think they brought a whole new texture to the game of college basketball.
Oh, there's no question. To me, that's when I became a fan of college basketball. I chose Providence College because I was a Big East fan.
Kidding.
Oh, no question about it.
I think about Dave Gavitt, too. The late, great Dave Gavitt. I know you knew him. You respect him. His legacy lives on.
You know, Kevin, the thing about Dave Gavitt is he's one of the rarest type of individuals, those with vision.
Well said. Nice job coming off that screen. Suns leading by 5. Bledsoe kicks to Len. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And Bledsoe has it in the corner. Just 4 to shoot. Lets it go from the wing. Bledsoe can't get that one to drop. The Kings trail by 5. Tolliver kicks to Aflalo. From past the arc. Chris with the rebound. Suns have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. And Ulis has it in the corner. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. This break gives us a chance to see the league's best fast break teams in the second half of the season. They've really ramped up the energy. The Suns number 1.
You know, the NBA season is a marathon, but the way they've played since the break, man, they're running a sprint. How about that transition offense?
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Williams, he's checked in for the Suns. He doesn't get the second one. The Kings trail by 6. The pass to McLemore. And a miss there on the triple. And Ulis has it in the corner. Phoenix, no good that time either. For Sacramento, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. Got that one up quick. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Down low, here's Len. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist. Bledsoe's got 3 assists now in this one.
I think everyone expecting Bledsoe to perhaps force the issue, but he keeps his poise and finds the open man.
Now here's Cauley Stein. He picked up 18 points in their last win against Orlando.
You know, his rebounding was extremely impressive, too. I mean, he snagged some huge boards out there.
They get it back. Len dishes to Warren. Williams kicks to Bledsoe. Now here's Ulis, guarded by McLemore. Out of bounds, Sacramento will take possession.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Bledsoe. He's definitely been getting it done since the All-Star break. He's around 18 points per game, 7 assists and 4 rebounds. And his playmaking really stands out, making his teammates better offensively with his terrific passing.
Now here's Lawson. Inside. And the shot is good. The Phoenix lead has been cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Cauley Stein.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Here's Williams. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
He hasn't been able to shoot for a high percentage this quarter, but he's still pushing the action.
Lawson outside. They set the pick. Pass to McLemore. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 3 rebounds so far in the game.
He's obviously still trying to find the range. No success this quarter. You wonder what it would take to get him to pass the ball.
It's tipped. Here's Warren, and the rejection by Cauley Stein. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Ulis. Phoenix, no good that time either. The Kings trail by 4. Out to the wing. Lawson outside. And Aflalo kicks to McLemore. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. It's going to be on Tyler Ulis. Doris, you've worked with so many coaches in so many different ways throughout your career. You were a player and you were an assistant coach yourself, and as a broadcaster now. Do you ever see yourself maybe back on the sidelines?
Yeah, you know, that's how I started my career, Kevin. I've always thought that when my broadcasting career is over, I miss the competition. I miss working with a group of players to sort of achieve something special. So no question I see myself back there.
And Phoenix making a change here. Dudley's checked in. Darren Collison, he's checked in for Sacramento. And McLemore drops them both. Phoenix has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Collison against Bledsoe. Pass to Williams. Over to the left wing. Ulis passes to Len. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
Well, that's great patience. Work the ball until you find a mismatch for the easy bucket.
And Phoenix making a change here. Barbosa's checked in. The Suns have converted 4 of 7 free throws on the night.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific. 79% as a team.
Here's McLemore. 14 points from him the last game against Orlando. Cauley Stein with the screen for Collison. And the foul on Eric Bledsoe. That's his first foul. So the Kings call timeout, their first.
Timeout. Start it.
And where have the shots been coming from tonight? Here's a look broken down by paint, mid-range, and three-point shot attempts so far for the Kings.
And they've really shied away from the mid-range. That's a new school style, and looking for shots beyond the arc and at the rim. Those tend to be far more efficient.
Bledsoe against Collison. Cauley-Stein. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
And a brief check of the stats for Williams. Over the last month, getting it done. 14th in field goal percentage, and he's among the top 15 in rebounding. Just a powerful presence in the paint.
The Kings have really struggled at the line in this one, well under 50% so far. No good on the free throw. The Kings making a switch here. Hield's checked in. And the second free throw, good. Suns leading by 4. Bledsoe outside. Passes to Dudley. Barbosa kicks to Lynn. Here's Williams. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. As we approach the playoffs, let's now take a look at what is shaping up in the West. Look at the Kings. It hasn't been a great season for them. We may see some changes in the offseason. And, of course, the Suns right on their heels and with their sights set on gaining ground.
Yeah, you know, for the Kings, one thing they don't have to worry about is not having enough free time this summer, because they're not going anywhere near the postseason.
And there will be players on the move once this season is over. You can count on that. They have to make wholesale changes, and the front office knows it.
That free throw missing.
And with their struggles at the line this quarter, that free throw percentage has dropped down to about 55%. That's not going to get it done.
And he's good on the second. The Kings trail by 5. Collison kicks to Hield. Cauley-Stein with the screen for Hield. The pick gave him all the room he needed, and he knocks down the J.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Come on, as a defender, you have got to fight harder to get through that screen and stay with your man.
That one goes in.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Sacramento's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Stolen by Bledsoe. Fast break, here come the Suns. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. Booker, he's checked in for Len. Kufis checked in for Sacramento. Evans comes in for Aaron Aflalo. The Suns have hit 6 free throws in 10 attempts. That free throw good from Bledsoe.
I think one thing that jumps out at you with Eric Bledsoe is just how fearless he is. He goes right at players who have a huge size advantage, doesn't settle for jumpers even when he can, and we just repeatedly press and prod the defense.
Here is Tolliver. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. 6 to shoot. Evans outside. Hits the front of the rim and out. Doris with Bledsoe. You've seen him in the paint, stepping through big men, taking the contact, and he still finishes the play.
Yeah, and I think that mentality goes through Bledsoe's overall game as well. You know, he jumps passing lanes, goes for the risky play, because he doesn't know any other way to play. Very few players that can do as much damage as Bledsoe can at his size.
The D just sagged off just enough, and no hesitation on his part.
Here's Kufis. Williams with the block. Here's Booker. It's hauled in by the Kings. Their last encounter was in Sacramento.
And they lost a close one last time they saw each other. And you have to think that it was the foul trouble that really kept them from getting the win.
Yeah, some of their starters had to take an early seat on the bench, and that ruined the rhythm and flow they were trying to establish.
And up the court come the Suns on the break. Offline from the top of the key. Tolliver for three. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
And they may be leaning a little too heavily on the three-pointer when there are better looks to be had inside.
And here's Bledsoe. 11 points in the game. Leandro Barbosa on the wing. Collison against Bledsoe. Back to Dudley. It's up a 3. And a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in. Dudley's got the lead up to 11 now for the Suns. Timeout called by the Kings.
Guard it.
Garrett Temple has checked in for Tyreke Evans. With this pause in the action, let's show you the NBA's highest scoring teams since the All-Star break. The Suns 5th.
And as we get to the stretch run of this season, it seems their offense has improved. I mean, they're really getting comfortable with one another, and their production has also increased.
Suns leading by 11. Here's Barbosa. He has 5. To the paint. And Williams with the basket on the assist by Barbosa. Here's Collison. The dish to Heel. Again, the miss by the Kings. And it's Phoenix's ball. They're on a 17-6 run. No good from Bledsoe.
He really had no excuse not to make that shot. Hopefully it won't shake his confidence.
There's a screen. Temple dishes to Tolliver. Collison kicks to Kufis. Williams with the steal. And there's a minute 45 left to play in the first half. Now Bledsoe, 11 points in the game. Just 5 to shoot. And Dudley kicks to Williams. Rebound by the Kings. Tolliver's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Temple. Drills the baseline jumper. 1:14 left in the second quarter. Bledsoe against Collison. Here's Dudley. Kufis with the block. Temple the pass to Hield. The tray. Up again. It's good on the putback. Kufis has got it back down to single digits for the Kings.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball. Kufis with the block.
And with the time left, they still can go 2 for 1.
That would be the smart thing. Let's see if they realize it.
Now here's Collison. He's coming off a 19-point game against Orlando.
And not just the scoring. It was also how fierce he was on defense, grabbing 3 steals on the night as well.
And so here's Phoenix. Sacramento making their last shot. Bledsoe dishes to Dudley. Here's the 3. No good from Bledsoe. Healed with it. And that one hits back iron. That'll do it for the first half. The Suns on top, leading by 7. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Coach Dave Yeager. Coach, what is going to be the focus offensively going into the second half?
Well, we try to go inside. That's our strength anyways. And for us, our bread is buttered inside, so we try to play high-low. And then if the threes come out of that, great, but we want to try to get everything to the rim.
Coach, it all starts with that entry pass to the big, and then everybody plays off of him. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson, joined by Kenny Smith, right there. And Shaquille O'Neal, he's right there. Welcome to the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. Things were going Phoenix's way from the beginning. They were able to stretch out their lead to 8 points on the heels of a few stops and some quality offensive possessions. Much of their early lead was flushed down the drain, though, as they ended the quarter up by just 3. Then, in a tight battle through the second quarter, they actually extended their advantage a little, heading into the half up by 7. Let's hear from you, Shaq, on the Suns.
Well, the perimeter shooting is the reason they're ahead. I think we'll probably see more of that in the second half, especially if they can stay hot. Man, that's so hot, I got to take my suit off.
And over to Kenny now. Your take on the Kings.
Their lack of execution surprised me. They had a lot of turnovers off sloppy ball handling, which goes back to the fundamentals. And I know we say it all the time, just make the simple play. And this is why. Without giving away possessions, they'd be a lot closer in this game.
It is just about time now for the third quarter to begin. After the final buzzer sounds, the 3 of us will still be sitting here talking to you.
Actually, it's 4 people.
The streets around this beautiful arena in downtown Phoenix, the home of the Suns. And the second half about to start here in just a few moments. Eric Bledsoe really making a difference here.
We talk so often about making your teammates better, and his ability to see the floor and then make those passes on time in that first half was the key.
I'm not sure the defense respected that as part of his arsenal. They weren't looking for him to make plays, and it burned them.
Suns leading by 7. Getting underway here in the second half. Here's the 5 for Dave Yeager. Cauley Stein is out there with Costa Koufos. Then it's Lawson. Then there's Collison. And it's a Flalo in at the 3 spot. Now here's Booker. Shot clock at 6. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Bledsoe left side. Off target from outside. The Kings trail by 7. To the left wing. Flalo right side. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Land's got his 5th rebound in this one. Bledsoe kicks to Booker. Back to Bledsoe. Stolen by Collison. And now it's Collison running. He can go all the way. Bucket is good. Collison's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Kings.
I tell you what, they won't be down for long if they can get some more early offense like that.
Bledsoe kicks to Warren. Bledsoe against Collison. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It's on Darren Collison. And Doris, by now, most of us have heard the nickname Mini LeBron for Eric Bledsoe, and it's an apt name out there. He's just so strong on both ends of the floor.
Well, I think, Kevin, you love Bledsoe's strength per pound. It's unparalleled almost in the league. Probably as strong as some players who have a full foot in height on him. Makes him one of the most unique players in the NBA.
And the first one drops.
You know, when he started out in his career, he was a little bit inconsistent at the free throw line. But now, Bledsoe, not a guy you want to put at the charity stripe.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Collison against Bledsoe. Right side, Collison. To the middle. That's in, and the Suns' lead is cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Cauley Stein.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Now here's Bledsoe. 13 points in the game. And there's the feed to Warren. Chris pass to Bledsoe. 6 on the shot clock. Shot from 12. Bledsoe with another miss.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Collison dishes to Cauley Stein. And he overshot that one, missing. Suns leading by 5. Bledsoe kicks to Booker. Collison against Bledsoe. Back to Booker. He feeds it to Warren. Dishes to Bledsoe. Puts it up. That doesn't go either for Bledsoe.
I mean, simply put, they're out of sync. 0 for 3 coming out of the break.
Collison with it. Now guarded by Booker. Lawson in the corner. That falls. Great assist by Darren Collison. Collison's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And here's Bledsoe. Some stats for him. He averages over 21 points a game. And Booker kicks to Warren. It's stolen by Lawson. And here comes Lawson leading the fast break. Here's a Flalo.
You know, you like the attitude. With a Flalo, you know, he's never averse to working inside. Just excellent job. He's able to draw the contact.
Elbow. 2.
When you look at Aaron Aflalo, he won a state title in high school, helped UCLA to the Final Four, and started his NBA career on 50-win teams in both Detroit and Denver. Certainly a winning pedigree.
Tyreke Evans is checked in for the Kings. And so Aaron Aflalo nails both of them.
You know, Aflalo, he comes into the league as a defense-first player, but he has turned himself into a real threat on the offensive end.
Booker the pass to Bledsoe. Glenn a screen. Over in the corner, Warren. And again, it's the Suns missing. And Aflalo playing in only 3 playoff games in the last 4 seasons. Doris, you know he'd like to get back on the winning track and see the postseason.
No doubt, Kevin, because his deepest playoff run was his rookie season back in 2008, and now he's been bouncing around the league a little bit. As you enter your 30s like he's doing, you'd like to see him get one more chance to make some real noise in the postseason.
Now here's Bledsoe following the miss by Lawson. Can't hit the corner 3.
Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of halftime.
To the inside. Evans dishes to Cauley Stein. And a chance here to take a look at the shooting chart.
And when you come into a game with the mindset of going right at the rim and not settling for outside shots, this is what your shot chart will look like. Every chance they've had to either attack the paint or play back to the basket, they've taken it
and it's been a complete success thus far.
2 shots.
And it's tied up with that one. Eulis is checked in for Phoenix. And the Kings also making a change. Ben McLemore, he's checked in for Aaron Aflalo. So he hits 1 of 2 from the strike.
Well, a little shaky from the line, and instead of putting them in front, he's only able to tie it up.
There's the pass to Chris. There's Eulis. And Booker kicks to Len. Out to the right wing to stop the drought. 4 seconds left, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Len's got 11 points.
That's exactly how to work it to your advantage. If you're the big man, take your guy down low.
Now Eulis. Pass to Chris. Feeds to Eulis. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. He's had a few chances at the line, 1 of 3 in the game.
And that 84% free throw percentage is a testament to all the hard work he's put in on the line.
And that one misses. The Kings trail by 4. Evans passes to Lawson. Now here's Cauley Stein. He's got 11. Here's Evans. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. He has 6. For Phoenix, they've gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. Out to the wing. Booker outside. Len down low, working on Cauley Stein. Off on the layup. For Sacramento, they've gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Evans kicks to Lawson. He dishes it to Koufos. That is in there. Lawson with the assist. Koufos has got it all tied up now for the Kings. Phoenix has gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Booker outside. There's Chris. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. 6 to shoot. From 18 feet away. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. The Kings have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. And McLemore kicks to Lawson. For the lead. That one's not going to go. And Phoenix the other way now. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. That'll be the last of 3 straight at home for the team. Kicks to Eulis. They set the pick. Len, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Suns lead by 2.
Boy, when he's in rhythm like this, the whole team benefits. His scoring efficiency gives them a major advantage.
Back to Lawson. Gets the bucket and the foul.
Good.
It's going to be on Tyler Eulis.
How about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
So for the Suns, Williams, he's checked in for Len. Dudley comes in for Warren. Eric Bledsoe is subbed in for Eulis. And then for Sacramento, Tolliver comes in for Koufos. And Garrett Temple subbed in for Tyreke Evans. Now here's Dudley. He's got 6.
Boy, the defense can't be so relaxed when he has a look like that.
Lawson outside. There's a screen. He kicks it to McLemore. Sacramento again missing. Unloads from 13. Williams' shot is off. The Kings leading. Lawson with it. 8 points for him. Back to Temple, expanding his range. Rebounded by Dudley. Dudley's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Bledsoe. Williams a screen. Near the three-point line, it's Booker. And a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in. Bledsoe's got 6 assists now in the game. Tipped away. Tries to keep it alive. Here's Tolliver. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Williams has got 6 rebounds in the game. Bledsoe outside. Top of the key, Dudley. From the top of the key, he buries it. Now it's a 3-point Phoenix lead. Kings have gone 6 of 14 since halftime. A little cold from the field. Lawson kicks to McLemore. They set the pick. Passes it to Temple. 5 to shoot. Lawson dishes to Tolliver. Lets it fly from 18. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
And the Kings making a change here. Hield's checked in. Suns leading by 3. Bledsoe outside. Now the dish to Williams. Here's the 2K leaderboard. These teams have been fantastic from three-point land in the last 10. Number 1, the Kings.
You know, they've certainly been knocking down threes at a high rate. You can just see their confidence growing.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. He misses the free throw. Darren Collison. He's checked in for Ty Lawson. And the second free throw, good. The Kings trail by 4. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Now here's Hield, defended by Booker. Hield, the pass to Cauley-Stein. With some arc, in deep, Collison drops it in. Collison's got 4 this quarter.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
Collison against Bledsoe. And there's the pass to Chris. Kicks it out to Booker. Phoenix, no good that time either. The Kings have gone 7 for 16 the second half from the field, shooting a bit under 50%. And Garrett Temple, not the most well-known player around the NBA, but Dorsey is a consistent help guy to whatever side he's on.
Well, I think, Kevin, the effort of Temple is a big reason why he's always finding himself in rotations. The other big reason is he is valuable because he can play anywhere on the perimeter. You can have him run the point in a pinch. You can have him play off the ball at both the 2 and the 3. Very helpful when you're trying to figure out matchups.
The free throw drops for Eric Bledsoe. The Kings trail by 5. And here's Collison. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. Now here's Cauley-Stein. Here's Temple. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. And the call will go against Anthony Tolliver. That's his third foul of the game. Suns leading by 5. Bledsoe kicks to Booker. Now Dudley. He's got 8. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. On the wing, Booker. Shot clock at 6. Near the three-point line, it's Bledsoe. Bledsoe can't get that one to drop. The Kings trail by 5. Down low, Cauley-Stein lays it up and banks it in. Cauley-Stein's got 5 points now this quarter.
I'll tell you, solid low post passing made all the difference on that last possession.
And Booker kicks to Bledsoe. 36 seconds left to play in the third. From deep. That doesn't go either for Bledsoe. Sacramento's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. And Temple kicks to Tolliver. Temple dishes to Cauley-Stein. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
Oh, what a night. He's been efficient, consistent, really in a good rhythm shooting the basketball.
Bledsoe left side. Shoots from the elbow. Missed. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Suns lead by 1. 2K Sports back to Phoenix after this. And now let's hear what head coach Dave Yeager was reviewing with his team.
Stay aggressive, keep them moving. Don't let them stand and get set up and scheme up.
And that's Dave Yeager laying out the key points for his team over this next stretch.
Yeah, I mean, he really wants the ball and his guys to remain in constant motion. Keep the defense on defense.
We welcome you back to what has been a good one here as we get into the fourth quarter. Bledsoe teams up with Booker in the backcourt. Alex Len out there with Chris, and it's Warren in at the small forward. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Here's Temple.
Get there.
Right side, Collison. Now the feed to Temple. With the fadeaway. Good D by Booker. The Suns leading. Rebound by the Kings. Kufis has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. In the corner, Collison with it. Sinks the triple. Collison's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Kings.
You know, since halftime, he's finally started to shoot with confidence.
Now here's Bledsoe. Ran a screen. They set the pick. Down low, here's Booker. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
How about the ability to adjust after the contact? Booker, the score, and the and one.
Well, Devin Booker was named, Doris, as one of the USA Select players this past summer. He's a good young player.
And don't be fooled into thinking this is just getting named to the practice squad. A lot of All-Stars got their start by playing on the USA Select team. I won't be surprised if Mr. Booker is representing his country in international competition in short order.
A Flalo, that's good. Guys, what a game. 8 lead changes here.
And don't be surprised if it comes down to the last possession.
Bledsoe against Collison. Bledsoe passes to Chris, and a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in. Bledsoe's got 9 assists now tonight. The Kings trailing. Right side, Collison. Aflalo outside. Outside, Collison. Stolen by Bledsoe. And now in transition is Bledsoe. Here we go. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here. On the free throw, no good. The Kings trail by 3. Dishes to Temple. Shot on the wing. It's hauled in by the Suns. Land's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Bledsoe outside. Great D that time from Collison.
After the strong first half, this guy has not been the same, and largely a no-show right here.
And Temple kicks to Collison. Inside, Tolliver dishes to Kufis. Kings moving the ball around. Shot clock at 5. Here's Temple, and he comes off the screen to bury the jump shot.
Sort of an unlikely shot there. Didn't expect him to make it, but hey, he must be feeling it.
Bledsoe outside. He feeds it to Warren. Chris past the Len. He dishes it to Bledsoe. And the basket is good.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Here's Temple. Collison with a screen on Bledsoe. And Temple kicks to Collison. Lets a floater go. Chris with the rebound.
I'll tell you, they're fighting the good fight, but he's not helping a difficult situation by missing this way.
Feeds it to Len. To the middle. It's taken away by Collison. Here's Tolliver. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. No good on the free throw. Good on the second free throw.
Yeah, being down 2 points instead of 1 thanks to the free throw miss makes getting a stop here absolutely critical.
It's good. 15 points for Alex Len.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
And the shot is good. The Phoenix lead has been cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Kufis.
I mean, you never expect to get opportunities that easy coming down the stretch of a tight game.
No, frankly, you shouldn't get them. He is not the player that you want to let beat you. That could be a costly mistake for this D.
Now here's Booker. Kufis grabs the miss. Kufis has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Collison kicks to Aflalo to tie it up. That shot off, so Phoenix will take it the other way. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. They double-team Bledsoe. And Warren the bucket on the assist by Bledsoe.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
To the paint. And the shot is good. The Phoenix lead has been cut down to 2 as they get the bucket from Tolliver.
You know, a nice flow to that play. Led him right into the attempt with the sharp pass. It has to be crisp and it has to be on time.
Sacramento making some changes. Willie Cauley-Stein comes in for Anthony Tolliver. And Ty Lawson subbed in for Garrett Temple. For Sacramento, they've gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. They set the pick. Bledsoe against Collison. Here's Cauley Stein. Good, and the assist goes to Collison. Cauley Stein's got the game tied up here for Sacramento. For Phoenix, they've gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the fourth quarter. And Booker kicks to Bledsoe. Pass to Chris. Out to the right wing. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Collison against Bledsoe. Cauley Stein with the screen for Collison. Kicks to Afflalo. And another 3 for Sacramento.
You know, Kev, that's the shot you want from Afflalo on offense. Nice little catch and shoot.
Here's Bledsoe, and the rejection by Cauley Stein. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. Here's the screen. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Pass to Chris. Shot to stop the run. Len's shot is off. Kings leading now by 3. Great offensive performance they're putting on.
And guys, we call that the zone because that's where they are right now. They are in a zone, and I'm sure they feel unstoppable.
Jumper off the screen. Good as the jump shot falls.
You know, you have to like that he's still getting quality touches and delivering now after getting blanked in the first half.
And Booker kicks to Bledsoe. Len a screen. Bledsoe dishes to Len. And they pick up 2.
He puts on his playmaking hat, and Bledsoe very unselfish there.
Sacramento's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Outside Collison. To the inside, Kufas. Chris with the rebound. Chris has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Bledsoe passes to Len. Up top, Bledsoe. 6 to shoot. Offensive rebound. Len's shot is off. Kings leading now by 3. Lawson outside. Outside Collison. To the paint. It's tipped. Outside for Lawson. From deep three-point range. Collison, no good.
You know, he clearly hasn't been as sharp as usual, but they're still scoring as a team.
Down low. Chris passed to Len. And Bledsoe has it in the corner. Back to Len. Booker outside. To tie it up. Drains the three-pointer. Booker's got 19 points.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
Collison against Bledsoe. Outside Collison. He kicks it to Cauley Stein. Booker against Lawson. And he's way off from outside.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Len dishes to Booker. To take the lead. Suns keep it alive. Bledsoe with it. Pass to Chris. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist. Chris has got 6 points in the quarter.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Collison kicks to Kufas.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. The Suns making a switch here. Williams is checked in. Second of two is good. That narrows the gap to 1. Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
That's the key. The D can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender. Clearly a foul.
He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2. So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
But those were essential. Very steady work at the free throw line and a very tight game.
Outside Collison. Lawson outside. The dish to Cauley Stein. Sacramento moving it around. And Lawson gets it to go on the assist from Cauley Stein. And that's now 11 points for Lawson. 1:19 left to play in the final quarter. Warren the pass to Williams. Booker dishes to Lamb. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. He hits the first one, and that gives them the lead. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
You know, he couldn't make all of them, and they'll have to settle for just a 1-point lead.
Williams with the block. They retain possession. That one falls. And 1:01 left in the fourth. Bledsoe against Collison. Bledsoe kicks to Warren. Bledsoe outside. Off the left rim and out.
Not a quarter to remember as far as his offense is concerned.
No, it feels like he's forcing things, getting a little frustrated by not letting the game come to him.
And it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Bledsoe. We've got 28 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. They set the pick. Collison kicks to Kufis. Connects!
Boy, what a pressure bucket that was.
But he didn't let the pressure affect him one bit. What nerves.
Timeout called. The Suns. They're behind by 3. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Guys, your thoughts?
And there's still time left, so they don't necessarily have to go for the 3. A quick, easy bucket inside will do.
Yeah, they could go for the 2 and then foul, but you know they'd really like that 3.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Earl Watson talking to his team during the break. He really got after him in the huddle. He said, look, you can rest after the game. You got to put it all out there if you want to win this one. Back to you guys.
"20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And here's Bledsoe. Len with a screen on Collison. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game.
And you know Bledsoe's likely to get the ball in crunch time. The defense didn't react quickly enough.
Timeout called by the Kings. There's 10 seconds left to play here in the fourth. They set the screen. Collison for three. Can't knock in the three. Regulation is ended and we're heading to overtime. 2K Sports back to Phoenix after this. Well, if you're just joining us, the intensity has really heated up in this one. As we watch this one go now to overtime. And it's the Kings to start out. And so they have the first opportunity on offense right here as we begin overtime. Courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. On the court right now for the Kings. Kufis out there with Cauley Stein. And there's Collison. Then it's Garrett Temple. And it's a Flalo in at the three. 3 on the clock. Temple. From outside, off the mark. The Suns shooting 40% from the field. Now Warren at the elbow, Williams. And Costa Kufis picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. On defense, the Kings. No good from Bledsoe.
Ill-advised shot there.
You know, I really expected him to swing that one back around.
Inside. Cauley Stein's shot is good. Cauley Stein's got the first points here in the overtime period for Sacramento. The Suns trailing. To the inside, Williams. And a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in. And it's 8 points for Williams.
You know, the basket is good, but it's all about the assist there. That pass led him to just the right spot on the floor.
Collison kicks to Kufis. Chris, he's checked in for Len. And the first one at the line is good. Second free throw, no good. They've been trailing for a few minutes here.
But that could change right here.
Bledsoe left side. Bledsoe with another miss. The Kings leading. About 90 seconds off the clock here in the extra period. There's the pick. Sacramento again missing.
Just a case of doing too much. He has to look to get his teammates involved, and his shot's just not there right now.
Chris passed to Booker. Now the pass to Bledsoe. 6 on the shot clock to take the lead. Bledsoe can't get that one to drop.
Well, what a force this guy is inside, and you could tell the defense wants to limit him as best they can.
Temple can't get it to go. The Suns have gone 1 of 4 from the field in the overtime period so far. Williams, and it's off the back rim, no good. Sacramento's got neither of their first 2 3-point attempts to fall here in overtime. Collison against Bledsoe. Here's Temple. To the paint, and stolen by Williams. Here we go, one-on-one. 13 feet away. Again, the miss by Williams.
And that's the way you want to defend. Nice job there.
Yeah, as we just saw, you don't always have to get the block to make a defensive impact. Looked like it might drop for him, and you know, that has to frustrate him just a bit. That's one of his favorite spots on the floor.
Bledsoe outside. Four on the shot clock. And the rejection by Cauley Stein. Here's Temple. Bullseye. And the Kings lead by 3. Just under 3.5 minutes played in the extra period here. Bledsoe outside. We've got an advantage there off the pick and took it right in.
You know, probably could have set that screen with a little more force, but it got him just enough room to be able to finish.
Collison against Bledsoe. Outside Collison. Looking to get it going. Oh, trying for it. A nice shot by Koufos.
Just beautiful setup. They found the size mismatch inside, delivered when they really needed it.
Suns trail by 3. Bledsoe dishes to Williams. Bledsoe outside. There's the feed to Booker. To the wing on the left. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
So it's Sacramento. I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
Collison kicks to Koufos. Back to Collison. Another shot. That shot off. Nice D from Williams. This is to Bledsoe. Wants to get it to Booker and does. The quick look no good that time.
I thought for sure he would hit that shot, but his release didn't look good.
Now here's Collison. He feeds it to Temple. Three-pointer. Knocks down the 3.
And with that basket, you'd have to think this lead is secure.
Yeah, I wouldn't take my foot off the gas just yet, but it's never safe to assume any lead is safe in this league.
Bledsoe passes to Warren. On the wing, Booker. Three-pointer. So it's the Kings taking the W in a close one. They had to scrape and claw to push it to overtime, but they really came on in the extra period.
What a ride. I mean, I thought it might end in regulation, but you know what? They came through big and did exactly what was necessary once we got into OT.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Darren. You guys were down by double digits. What did Coach say to get you guys back in the game?
Well, good teams don't lose their poise. You know, we understand that sometimes there are going to be games like this, but the most important thing is that we just got to get the win.
And you wound up with the win. Congratulations. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. Now we'll go to the studio with the award-winning Ernie Johnson.
The 2K Sports Postgame Show.
Thanks, Kev. Let's take a look now at our Jordan player of the game. What can you say? Double-double on a big night. Of course, any victory is big, but he really seemed to put a little extra effort into this one.
His accuracy, wow. I was blown away by how consistent he was throughout this game. There's a part of you that thinks like, okay, another one and another one. It's going to be another one that goes in, and then you realize, you know what, it's just his night.
He took his rebounding to another level tonight, fellas. He was beyond good. I mean, he was, what's the word I'm looking for? That's right, stupendous. Great instincts, great intensity. It was all working for him.
And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. For Kenny Smith, for Shaquille O'Neal, for Kevin Harlan, and for the entire 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson. I hope you have a wonderful, even beyond wonderful, a spectacular, just great. I mean, see you.
Good night.